I wish I was trolling, but it will not let me log in to my new fake account I made to avoid the hackers. I think someone hacked my Xbox account. It's literally not working. The password just not working, bro. So I'm on my FaZe Apex account. So let's do this, I guess. And yep. Edited classes. I'm not adding anybody, bro. No one wants to add you. Only people we care about is Baby Frank and Imranster. Let's get a 1v1 with Imranster. I promised him. This kid is 11 years old. He was 1 year old when we were in the FaZe house, New York. He told me that let me try to invite him. He told me that he watches my videos, and I was like, whoa, buddy, you were 1 when I used to make videos. He's like, yeah, my brother used to watch them. So we're basically spanning generations here. I can't believe I have 10 people online right now. We got Zymesies on Call of Duty. What is he playing? Playing something on Xbox One. This is Sword Dynasty. If anybody knows, this is Buckethead Nation. Apparently people did not know Buckethead Nation is phased in, and he used to be in FaZe. That's insane. Last online 1 minute ago, I literally got on to 1v1 this guy, and he got offline. We got 1,000 people online right now. All right, let's just go. Let's just go. Oh no. Every day after we make these classes, you guys are just so annoying, man. Can't believe there's 1,000 people online now. I don't know what it usually is, but I've seen the numbers go up every day. I'm not acting like it's because of me necessarily. I think there might have been some impact, but that's crazy. All right, boys, we've had enough talk about hackers the last few days. We got enough talk about lobbies and whatever. We're telling another story time today. I got to talk to you guys. I got something to expose. There's been a lot of drama around FaZe for years now. There's been scandals. I have not been in any of them, right? But there is something that happened that I must share. FaZe Clan? Well, FaZe Clan attended a Diddy party, and they dragged me with them, man. This is actually something I didn't realize until like 6 months after all this Diddy stuff went crazy. But listen, hear me out, okay? Nothing crazy happened, all right? Nothing crazy happened. I'm sure you guys can imagine that Banks is probably the type of man that would go to a Diddy party, right, Banks? We know you are, Banks, all right? Nobody's too shocked by that. But for him to drag me to one, now that's just not okay, Banks. All jokes aside, though, you know, I don't typically go to any types of parties at all. I don't drink, I don't party, I don't do any of that stuff, of course. But, you know, I went to this. This was a birthday party, basically. So there was an investor, you know, we're just gonna, it's not even a top secret, but there's a guy named Jimmy Iovine. If you've ever heard of him, he is the founder of Beats by Dre, okay? You know, he started the headphone company Beats by Dre, sold it to Apple. He started it with Dr. Dre, also owner of a massive record label. You know, he is basically a legend in the music industry. I'm not into music. I don't want to talk about music. That's not my point here, okay? My point is this guy invested in FaZe, and he invited us over to his house, okay? When I say a house now, take away whatever you think a house should look like. This was basically a venue, all right? But this was his house. He had a birthday party at his house for his wife's birthday. That's what this is. I don't know what to expect. I pull up. You know, I went with Banks and Tommy. I don't think Rain went. Rain avoided the Diddy party. Congratulations, Rain. Oh my god, I got collided. And then we went with a bunch of the corporate, you know, dudes from FaZe. So we walk in. Again, this is a quote-unquote house, but there's like this massive tent. So they made like a venue, their own venue in his backyard, basically. And there's just a bunch of people there. Butlers and food and appetizers and...
The real Apex.
It's the real Apex Big Moochie. But honestly, man, because I don't want to talk to anyone here. I don't trust the hackers anymore. I'm going to get hit off before it's 29. Every time I get close to last, I end up lagging out. Anyways, I pull up, and one of the first people I see... Tim, man, it's Diddy. I swear to God. So it's actually, there's this dude that used to work at FaZe. He's so cringy, man. Oh my God. He's not even from LA, but he's just one of those cringy, quote unquote, businessmen that tries to act cool. He's claiming he knows everyone all the time. And, you know, he actually does. You know, he has pictures with all these people and this and that. This guy goes up and he's like, yo, Puff. And he like tries to like act like they're homies. And Diddy just walks straight past him. And he's like, it was pretty, I actually kind of felt bad for him. Because it's like, you know, when you try to act so cool and then finally like you're in a situation where you can show off and like it just doesn't work for you, like you get absolutely ignored by the people that people think that you're cool with. Basically what happened. So he basically chased him down trying to talk to him, and you know, he just walked right past him. So first person I see is Diddy himself. You know, I don't know what happened later in that. I didn't see him after that. He maybe got busy doing something. I'm not too sure. And then from there, it was just like, it just felt like fake. Honestly, I swear to God. Like literally everybody you could think of was there. I can't remember what happened in order, but you know, funny enough, like I was hanging out with Jimmy Iovine's kids outside. I was like his stepson, who was a big FaZe fan, and like they're like coming up to me. This is before Bronny was in the NBA, and you know, but they're like, you know, Bronny, he's our friend, and this and that. They're all probably bigger than me now. No, all love to these kids. These kids were awesome. I actually enjoyed kicking it with these kids. Makes me sound weird, I guess, but nah, you know. Anyways, it's last. Let me see if I can hit a trick shot now. I don't have engineer on this class, bro. I need dexterity. I'm climbing so slow, man. Hold on. If I can hit a shot here. I actually hit a crazy trick shot here before. And search and destroy. That's not typically a spot people hit shots on.
my god.
No, I gotta take Frank to a Diddy party, huh? If I ever get invited to some weird party like that again, I'm gonna take Frank with me. This kid hit a shot. Let's see. No. You raged quick scoped. All right, nice. It's not even a quick scope, it's a hard scope. Anyways, let me just name off some people I saw at this party. We saw Dave Chappelle. I actually met him and shook his hand. Couldn't hear anything. But we saw him. Pharrell, Leonardo DiCaprio was walking around. There was some like Lakers players. Ooh, standoff. We like that. Let me quickly put on Dexterto because engineer class. There's some Lakers players. There's Doc Rivers, the head coach of, I don't remember what team at the time. Who else was there? I don't know this dude's name, but this guy was there. I know I should know his name. I can't think of it. Literally everybody. Like I can't remember, but literally everybody you could think of was there. And then all of a sudden, Dave Chappelle goes on stage and he does a stand-up comedy bit on stage. You guys watching my video?
Look, best part of the secret channel is that Frank has fans.
I'm sorry, I can't hear my own voice. I cannot hear my own voice. Dave Chappelle does a stand-up comedy bit on the stage, and then Snoop Dogg does a performance. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, where the hell am I, man? It was very weird. Thankfully, there was no Diddy behavior that happened. It was just a very weird environment. I think we actually took a picture. Oh, we took a picture of Stephen A. Smith. I don't know if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll throw it up on the screen. He was there. We also actually went to Mark Wahlberg's house. You guys know Mark Wahlberg? That was pretty crazy. That same year, or maybe like a month or two before that, his sons were big fans. Went to his house. We've had some encounters with the Diddy side of the world, but you know, thankfully I've been good. Actually, the worst part about LA has not been those people. It's been the freaking scumbag weirdo businessmen that I've already spoke about enough, so I don't want to talk about them more. And that's the problem. They're all like kind of connected though to these guys. And yeah, you know, it's all just nasty, bro. The whole industry, I hate it. Anyways, FaZe Banks is Diddy. That is true, and I will never go to something like that again. Astaghfirullah. My thing is sitting at home playing free-for-all on Black Ops 2. That's what I like to do. I'm not a party goer. That was actually one of the craziest things about FaZe, though. I'm not gonna lie. You know, when we're raising money and there's these investors and all these famous people kind of lingering around, is that everybody would tell us how crazy their kids would go when they'd hear, "Oh my God, FaZe!" Like that was low-key the in. Honestly, the fans, quote unquote, right, where low-key are into everybody. Like everybody's kids. Like you know, these guys. You know, unfortunately, a lot of them probably don't have the best relationships with their kids because they're probably not home half the time, or they probably have 55 nannies that watch their kids. But whenever their kids would hear them mention FaZe, or like, "Hey, do you know FaZe?" Kids would go crazy. That's what everybody told us. Uh-oh, can I get a quad feed? Oh, not really, almost. Oh my God, this gun is so good. Literally, someone told us that, you know, their kids went to Jay-Z and Beyonce's house and they didn't really care at all, but when they told them it was FaZe, they started screaming, freaking out. Crazy couple of years, because you know that was definitely the case, and that's why so many people were investing money, and that's why FaZe's valuation went to freaking 1 billion. But unfortunately, so much mismanagement, mishandling of so many things, and it is what it is. You can't live your life thinking too hard, but it was a crazy few years. A lot of good, a lot of bad. Alhamdulillah for everything. We thank God for everything, no matter what, brother. Even Bronny, by the way, the way that Bronny joined FaZe, it's because, like, dude, I always had this feeling that Bronny probably used to watch FaZe videos. I don't know why. There's just some radar I have when I know, I just know, right? And I had this radar about Bronny. When he made an Instagram, when he was old enough and his parents made him an Instagram, I followed him, right? And I'm like hoping to God that he would follow me back, because I'm like, dude, he for sure knows FaZe. I mean, when he made an Instagram, I swear to God, it literally lagged. He was getting so many followers that it froze. Like I couldn't follow him for like an hour or two. Anyways, I ended up following him and he followed me and adapted back. And I was like, I knew it, dude. I just felt like I knew it. Look at that kill right there. I knew it. Long story short, I ended up DMing him. I ended up playing with him. And then like I ended up meeting him and his brother Bryce. I mean, that was... I think Bryce was shorter than me somehow. They were both not too much taller than me. I have a picture of that. I'll throw that too. You know, now, just a couple years later, Bronny's in the NBA, right? Bryce is going to be in the NBA, and they're both huge. But yeah, they came. It was cool. It was really cool. Bronny is such a good kid, man. I mean, he's not a kid anymore, I guess, but... he was such a good kid. He's still such a good person for sure. But dude, I remember I was just shocked at how well-mannered he is. Like just how nice he was, how genuine. Like this kid was raised very well. His parents raised him well. I can't lie. I basically ended up sending him a FaZe chain and asked him if he wanted to join FaZe, and he was down. That's literally how it happened. So it's another story you may not know. Imagine I just hit that window shot just casually. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Dude, I would literally cry. This might be the most beautiful shot ever. I've never hit it. Someone commented or saying, you know, you did hit it when I had an aimbot. But yeah, that obviously doesn't count. You guys, by the way... oh my God, imagine. You guys, by the way, remember things that I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You guys will reference things that I'm like, dude, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Like, shout out to you guys, bro. You guys are real ones. Oh my God, oh my God. I feel like I can't. I feel like on standoff, I have to go for this window shot, right? I low-key have to. I just have to. Just look at that. Oh my God, there's a guy there. There's a guy there. Watch this. Here we go. I'm feeling great though on this game. I'm not gonna lie. Even the trick shots, like I know I'm going for the most simple shots, but I'm starting to feel it a little more in my fingers. So I was never able to do complex trick shots anyway, but it'll be a little better. All right, my sniping's getting better. Feeling good back on this game. And so far, I have not been hit off yet on this account. I think because I made that fake account, maybe the guys are like trying to look for that. I mean, like I said, it didn't even let me sign into it, so maybe they're busy. But imagine. I'm always like editing in my trick shot attempts, and every shot I either say imagine or oh my god. So I don't know what else to say. Yee-hoo! Crikey, that was close. By the way, that accent yesterday in my video, I know it was absolutely horrible. I'm sorry, everyone, that you had to hear that. Like, that was the worst accent of all time, and I know. There was a few of my brethren from the UK that were upset about it, but I'm sorry, guys. This kid again. Did he rage again, or did he actually hit a shot? I hope he didn't rage again. You better have hit something this time. It just ruined everything, bro. Oh my god, Raiden standoff. But you know what? When you're 30 years old, you have priorities. I have dinner. I gotta go to dinner. Dinner with Diddy. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. I gotta leave Raiden standoff as much as I like it. You know, let me just say hi to this kid real quick because he was being nice. Hey, Big Moochie, I love you, my guy.
Damn, it's really you.
Nice to meet you, Moochie. I'll catch you in the lobbies, my guy. All right, I gotta go.
All right, later, bro.
GG's, my guy. All right, there you go. Maybe Frank. I mean, let's just send him a voice. We might as well just send him a voice message while we're on. I can see your soul, Frank. You spelled soul wrong, buddy. Frankie, I'm back on this account. Someone hacked my other account, believe it or not. This is just getting insane, Frank. Well, I hope you had a good day in the mines. I will catch you soon, buddy. All right? DM me if you need anything on X. Not Twitter. You call it X, so I'm going to call it X. He does not call it Twitter. He calls it X. By the way, one of you guys DM'd Rain saying, hey, I'm in LA. If you want an Xbox One to play with Apex, I'll come drop it off. So shout out to whoever that kid was. Rain said he actually messaged him back. I don't know if he's going to get it from him. We'll see. But you guys are intense, man. Leave a like if you guys enjoy, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow for sure.